But the thing is, because the sisters are mostly hanging out with sisters, and brothers are hanging out with brothers, we don't know too much about each other. Especially how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has wired us differently. We are built completely differently. How different? When a brother wants to go to the bathroom when Baba Ali is speaking right here on stage, what does he do? He stands up, walks to the exit, makes a left turn, and goes to the bathroom. Completely normal, under the radar. There probably somebody's doing it right now. And no one saw it. You know how women go to the bathroom, brothers? A sister says, I need to go to the bathroom. Her and all her friends get up. Let's go to the bathroom.
That's so true.
They go as a group. They go as a team. This is the pee party. Boston has her tea party. We have a pee party. And some of them don't even have to go to the bathroom. They don't ask if they want to go. Let's go. Let's go. They come. Sisters, the reason that the brothers are laughing is because we don't do this. We don't look at each other and say, hey man. You want to go pee? Shit, let's go together. That never happens. Never. We're just built differently. We're wired differently. You know, sister, I'll tell you something because you don't know, but guys, no matter how close we are with one another, no matter we're best friends, we know each other for years, as soon as we start like having a conversation, we're talking, as soon as we walk through that invisible line of the bathroom, we don't know each other anymore. We have no eye contact, we don't speak to each other. He does his thing, I do my thing. Complete silence in the men's bathroom. Only in the wudu section you have salam, salam. That's it. But if there's no wudu area, there is no talking. There is no eye contact. You are complete strangers, and what happens is the universal rules, guys. As soon as we walk out of the bathroom, we continue our conversation as if nothing happened. Brothers, you know, you guys are all just looking at me directly at me because this is completely normal for you. But this is different for sisters. Why? From the brothers side, we have so many brothers here. How many brothers, when you've gone to like a public restroom, not here, a public restroom, meet a complete stranger, and he just starts having a deep conversation with you about his life, his kids, or something, and you're having a conversation in the bathroom. I'm going to raise your hands, brothers. Now, sisters, let me show you Exhibit A. We have no hands raised here. Right? This is the brothers. Now, brothers, sisters, how many of you have spoken to someone you have no idea who they are? They actually talk to you, they're washing their hands, or putting up their makeup, whatever. Complete stranger, not Muslim, in the bathroom, they had a conversation. Can you raise your hands, please? You are asking them, who are you talking to in the bathroom? What's going on? Why? Why is it so different? Because sisters, brothers, verbally are different, socially are different. Average man, there was a study done that speaks 12,000 words per day. Average man speaks 12,000 words per day. And because he speaks 12,000 words a day, he minimizes everything he needs to say. How was the wedding?
Good.
Who was there?
Everybody.
When he comes home from work or school, he has spoken 11,999 words. When he gets home, he only has one word left. How's everything?
Alhamdulillah.
So brothers, they know when they see each other. Sometimes brothers could communicate without, brothers know this. We see each other, even if you haven't seen the guy for a few weeks. You see him from across the hall from the YM thing, you do this to him. That's it. This means everything's okay, life is great, kids are great, my mom, everyone's doing great. This is it. That's it. Because we're minimizing our words. We don't have too many words. Now brothers, because you're not married to the sister from this side, and you get married, you'll realize that sisters do not speak 12,000 words. Because when you come home, she comes home, and you guys get home, she's like, how was your day? You say, alhamdulillah. You look at her and like, how was your day? This is what your wife does. Not only will she tell you about her day, she'll tell you about Hafsa's day, Khadija's day. Who's Khadija? It doesn't matter who Khadija is. I'll tell you about Aisha. Who's Aisha? I'll tell you about Aisha. So you know everything about everybody, and you don't never met these people before. And the amount of words and what? The man is overwhelmed with words. It's so differently how we're built. Stress how we do differently. Brothers, when you're stressed, what happens? When men are stressed, what happens in the world when you watch the news? Men, what they do is they start wars and invade countries. This is what men do when they're stressed. What do women do when they get stressed?
Cry.
They eat chocolate and go shopping. They do. We're different. Now, a man comes home, he's stressed, has a very tough day from school. From this conference, you had a tough day. I listened to so many different things. I had a conversation, I'm so exhausted. Everything. You come home, listen, you had a stressful day. When you come home, brothers, what do you want when you have a stressful day?
Quiet.
Silence.
TV. Food.
Sleeping. Silence. How many brothers, I didn't hear any brother say, I want to talk about my feelings. Because brothers, the best thing for them is to leave them alone. You leave them alone, he thinks you're the best wife in the world. Because when guys, the way they reset, the way they reboot their computer up here, is to sit in a room and do everything. Just chill. So this is a problem. When we get married, we come home and we see our wife and we see her stressed. And you come home and like, Assalamu alaikum. She's like, Alaikum salam. And sometimes sisters won't tell you they have a problem. They assume that you know, okay? So like, what's wrong? And she's like, nothing. Oh, okay, thank you. Guys, you're completely clueless. So then you go back an hour later and she's like, and you look at her, wow, she must be really stressed. And they're like, wow, something's really bothering her. And then she starts doing this. And then this is the guy's problem. He's like, wow, something's really bothering her. She must be really stressed out. You know what I'll do? I'll leave her alone for 20 minutes. And the reason why guys do this is exactly what they would do with other guys. They just leave guys alone. They don't know what to do. Like, this is how we relieve stress. When the sisters relieve stress the same way. But they're exactly the opposite. They want to talk. They want to let their feelings out. And it makes them feel 10 times better. We guys, we don't know what to do even if another guy cries. We don't. If a sister cries right now, like she gets a phone call, she gets a text message, and she looks at it and she starts crying, her and her friends may walk out and go into the hallway and say, what's wrong? And the same pee party. They walk around, they make a circle around, and one girl's comforting her. What's wrong? Want to talk about it? And one girl in the pee party group has tissue. Always one girl has tissue. I can almost guarantee you, none of the brothers have tissue. The reason none of the brothers right now have carrying tissue with them, at least tissue that they're giving for other people, the reason why is because never do we go up to a brother who says, hey, Assalamu alaikum, Muhammad, how you doing? I don't know! Guys don't generally cry when you say salam to them or something comes up. So we don't know what to do. When you see your wife crying for the first time, you don't know what to say. You come home, and you're like, so, you want me to make you a sandwich or something? You know what to do? Because we're built different. SubhanAllah. You know what's amazing? That guys can do things that girls can't do, and girls can do the things that guys can't do. Oh, there's one thing that girls can do, SubhanAllah, that none of the guys can do. Not sandwiches.
Conversations. I know.
Conversations.
With a food truck downstairs, brother. Okay.
Conversations.
So, there is actually one of my favorite ones is the girls. There's many things. One of my favorite things that guys don't do is girls can make this very special sound, and sometimes they can't even control the sound. They just make it, and they make it not by one person. They make it as a group. And then brothers, if they try to duplicate the sound, they can't make it. I'll give you guys a quick story. A long time ago, actually take my own story since we're talking about marriage. 11.5 years ago, I was looking for my other half. And I didn't know how to find my other half because I'm a convert. I couldn't go to my parents. So what I did is, I said, you know what, I'm going to go online. I went online, I put my profile, and I said, which website works? I didn't know which website works, so I put my profile on all of them. And then I was waiting to, hopefully, inshallah, find my other half. And a bunch of sisters responded, and then I came up with this whole concept 17 sisters responded. I didn't know which one was telling me the truth. So what I did is I sent everyone questions and they have right or wrong answers. They all answered, and then they responded back to me. Out of 17 people, 16 of them answered one way, one answered it differently. That's the one sister that I decided to contact, speak to. It started with phone calls, became emails. I said, okay, finally, I told the sister, she lived in London. I'm going to fly all the way down to meet you in person. If this works out, this could be the girl. So I actually flew all the way from Los Angeles to London, met her at Hyde Park in High Street, Kensington, London, and we spoke, and she was sitting on a bench. I remember she had tissue in her hand. Remember, sisters carry tissue. She had tissue in her hand. She was so nervous. And this was 5 years before I was with Ali. And right after 20 minutes of speaking with the sister, I took out my video camera. And the sister said, "What's that for?" I said, "Just in case this actually works out, I want to record how I met my other half."
Aww.